All right, so this is talk about consistency. I'm actually kind of proud of myself here. That looks pretty cool. Hi, how's it going? Sorry, it's early. I woke up early as fuck. How y'all doing? So episode 10 was pretty awesome. Happy that this is I feel like he's really doing a good job with the finality with the closure. All right, like a lot of TV shows near the end of this of the near the end run, they don't give off an aura of closure like Dexter. Like the entire final season, it didn't feel like there was closure happening. It felt like it was just another season, and like that's one of the worst. It's one of the main reasons why people lately have been liking that show's end, is that they get to feel a sense of closure. Whereas if it's a show where you just keep renewing season after season after season after season, then who gives a shit after a certain point. And Dexter felt like that there was going to be another season. Like it didn't feel like this is the final season of Dexter. This feels like the final season of Mr. Robot. Breaking Bad felt like the final season. Nikita. I know a lot of people don't watch Nikita. I'm going to make a video about Nikita, so help me God. A lot of people slept on that show, and that was a really good show. And that final season had closure. I think that final season might have had the most closure of any show I've ever watched. Like every single character that had ever appeared, whether you hadn't seen them in fucking years, whether it was a one-off, it didn't matter. Everybody came back for that final season, and every loose thread got wrapped up. I was And I feel like that's what's happening here, like other than the fact that there might be a time machine. uh and it's funny because I do that, there's no freaking time machine. But I was wondering recently if I can't tell how silly Mr. Robot is, or if I just don't care because the ride is so much fun. I know that's like blasphemy to say, considering all this and all this, but I keep seeing things on Reddit that are bothering me, because that one dude a couple fucking weeks ago, the one that I said last episode, when he said it was a mentally challenged person that destabilized, like it is a silly concept. All right, the guy has two personalities. It's a Fight Club thing. It freaking takes down the world economy. The hacker. I mean, like it's silly, but it's not like. I can see where people would be like, "This is stupid." I get that. That's the thing. That's what always bothers me, because I was saying how, like last episode, I gave it my official best show ever, and I'm trying to go over that in my head and like make sure that I'm comfortable with that decision, because I was very comfortable with Hannibal being there, but Hannibal was silly as fuck too. Hannibal was the silliest fucking show ever. The dude chopped people into little pieces and like put them inside of fucking glass things and had the slices of people. He turned them into trees. It was the dumbest thing ever. But it was fucking amazing. And then I'm just thinking maybe all shows are silly. Like, yeah, like none of this really seems like, as long as you like stay in the realm, like this feels like it's in the realm of possibility. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure that I'm comfortable giving Mr. Robot that last episode was fantastic. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. We all stand Dom. Yeah, well, I thought I mispronounced that, but yeah, we all stand Domlene. Sorry, it's just a weird sentence to say. We all stand Domlene. That was like watching it again. I've actually been enjoying watching these when I'm editing them, because I get to see like my favorite scenes over again, and I get to. This has been a trippy experience. Like I said, I can't believe that I've been keeping up with all this shit. Like between this and this, you saw this shit at the beginning of the last one with the fucking. I made a. Where is it? I have all this shit over here. Hold on. This shit. I had to make a fucking mask. And I don't know if you watched it. I'll put a clip of it right here. When I took the mask off, I didn't realize how hard I was doing it, and I ripped the freaking thing right. Not that I was gonna use this for anything else. Shit, if anything, it actually kind of like fits a little bit better now. Greetings. That was funny. But yeah, just between that, between the video editing, between all this shit, between editing this shit, between putting it into the video editing from the last shit, these things take a good chunk of my time out of my fucking life. But I don't care. Again, I'm happy that I'm doing it for this show and The Expanse. When I had to load this episode, it said, enough is enough. Elliot goes to the Washington Township Center. So, power plant. So I'm definitely assuming there's going to be a time machine in this one. I'm happy Sam got the ability to freaking wrap things up the way he wanted. All right, I say we do this. Let's go.
Exciting time in the world right now.
Is that the first time you see? Yeah, that's the first time you see him.
Want you to destroy Whiterose's machine.
He's been trying to ship the time machine to the Congo? How the fuck do you ship a large hadron collider to the Congo? Yeah, see, like, this feels like we're going into the end game here. Big is gonna press a button and, like, blow up everybody. Yeah, this isn't the recap. They're trying to make you think this is the recap, but it's just gonna go straight into the episode. That's sneaky. That's sneaky, Sam. Nice. I mean, everybody did kind of give it away in the comments, saying that there was more. But I thought that was it for her. Oof. The guy on Reddit said Mr. Robot's nothing but overindulgent dialogue and negative spaces. And I don't care. I think it's beautiful. He put so much effort into the visual aspect of it. Like, how do you not respect that? Even if you don't like the show, even if you don't like the particular style that he does. Like, you can tell he put so much fucking time.
There is only White Rose.
Show's so brutal. Mr. Robot. I actually do like playing that game too, where I try to figure out when the Mr. Robot logo is going to pop up.
Never been on one before.
Get Sour Patch Kids.
Neither have I.
He went on a road trip in his brain. Which, by the way, I love that episode. I might go back and rewatch that episode at some point this week. The Too Many Cooks episode.
Used to be you could trust in the story, vilify the villains and celebrate the hero. It takes a lot to make a stew.
A pinch of salt and laughter too.
It takes a lot.
I've been through a lot, Darlene.
Fuck, I forgot we didn't see this. This is when Dom was talking to
Thank you
Leon.
for never giving up on me.
God, I love these two.
We really pulled this off, didn't we?
See, that's all I want sometimes.
Fuck yeah, we did.
I just want the characters to, like, acknowledge that some of the crazy shit that they're doing is crazy. There's so many shows where they just don't even, they just move along.
You know, you really started to grow on me ever since you stopped being such a dickhead.
How the fuck did that work? How the wait.
There'll always be something else. Another symbol to destroy, more people to save.
Sounds an awful lot like Batman.
At a certain point, we gotta move on.
Fuck that. Batman doesn't move on. Elliot's Batman. Yeah, to do what? Have fun times with his imaginary family? And his younger self? Like, fuck that. Come on, Batman.
Maybe you should go with them.
Please don't shut me out now.
I'm not shutting you out.
I'm giving you the option.
I want to do this one on my own.
I like that. I'm not shutting you out. You have the option to come around, but I would prefer he's giving you a choice. I like that. Fuck. Everything's done. Vera's dead. Dom is safe on a plane. Darlene is living her life somewhere, doing whatever. She's rich. I thought he was gonna get Leon to join him. I think we might be done with Leon. Fuck. I said that last episode. I'm like, I think that that's gonna be it for Leon, but I would like to see him one more time. But I don't know. I feel like that might be it. Ah, come on, man. You can't hire Leon and not have him fucking kill at least one person. But yes, I do understand when people say that this is overindulgent. But that's what I love so much about it. When Hannibal was being made, there's a... Fuck, I can't remember if I said this or not. I'm gonna leave it in anyway. There was a quote from Brian Fuller, the guy who made Hannibal, where he told every new director that was coming on the show, you're not... What the fuck? He said, you're not directing an episode of television. You're directing a pretentious art film. And every episode of Hannibal gives off that vibe. This has that same vibe, but I don't know. It feels better. I can't be good. What the fuck? Oh, she's already in there, isn't she? She told everybody get the fuck out. I'm turning on my time machine. I would highly recommend all of you get the fuck out. Don't make me ask twice. Look at this, come on. How do you not love this? I don't get it. I don't understand people. I don't even understand me. For me to even consider maybe this show isn't as good as it is. I'm retarded. What's wrong with me? Yeah, clearly some shit went down. There's no blood anywhere though. What the fuck happened? Oh, Gaff Orfman. Yo, what the fuck happened here? You only saw 3 cars leaving. Is she here? Finally. She's setting him up.
Hey. You're in the wrong place.
But he already did the thing, so he doesn't care, right? Even like the music. This feels like endgame music. Never mind. Man's loving that burger. I like this guy. Was this he was the one that dropped off the thing to Angela at Ecor, right? Why is the Smash Brothers fucking logo everywhere? Yeah, I know it's more centered than the Smash Brothers logo, but... Fucking Tandy 1000. Apple II. Sup, fucker? Please,
Please have a seat.
I like those chairs.
This isn't gonna work on me.
This is what he did to Angela.
What are you referring to? And all I've been trying to do, Elliot, all I ever wanted was to finally bring an end to that dysfunction.
By destroying the world. Yo, those chairs, though.
You think I'm the one that wants to destroy the world? I'm the one that hates people. Every day we turn on the news. We're constantly told by our leaders, our scientists, our religions that our world is crumbling and that we are the problem. That self-hatred is no longer considered an anomaly, but a given. And yet you dare point the finger at me. On the contrary, it is my love for people that drives me. As I know, deep in every person's heart,
They're good people.
they're trying to be good. They were just dealt a bad hand by a world unfit for us. So please, don't make me fucking laugh and accuse me of hating people when you, Elliot, wear that hate like a badge of honor. Shall I remind you of your group's name?
Shall I remind you of your group's name? Shut him up real fucking quick. Yeah. He's still resolved, but he knows that's a good point.
You're right. I hate people.
I hate being around people.
I'm scared of them. Practically.
I love people. Just want them to be over there.
Because you know what? Fuck society. Society deserves to be hated for everything you said they did and more. But then, there are some people out there, and it doesn't happen a lot. It's rare. But they refuse to let you hate them. In fact, they care about you in spite of it.
God, this feels like Full Metal Alchemist all fucking day.
And yet, when we're beaten down, when we stray and fall, we face the challenge again and again. Our loved ones are always there to pick us back up.
No matter how many reasons you give them, no matter how much you're practically begging them to leave.
Show hits close to home. I know a lot of you feel the same way right now.
Because they feel something for me that I can't.
Ow. Shots fired. That might have fucked me up a little bit. Like, that's a line that I'll remember. They feel something for me that I can't.
Instantly.
Ow.
I know it even for a moment. But that's just us. In any world you're in. Yeah, you're right. We're all told we don't stand a chance. And yet, we stand, we break. But we keep going. And that is not a flaw. That's what makes us. Then I speak for everyone when I say,
Fuck you.
fuck you.
Come on, the timing was just that perfect.
I thought we shared a vision.
You turned it on?
Of course I have. We're on a very tight schedule.
Yeah, why do you think we're here?
It won't work. I installed malware.
Yes, we discovered your breach. How do you think we found you?
You said you loved people, but you're not giving them a choice. You're not liberating them. You're forcing this on them.
I am giving them a choice. That's why you're here.
You speak for all people.
I'm going to show you what I showed Angela.
Finally. Jesus.
All I ever wanted from you, Elliot, is your belief. This is why you get to decide.
then I'm telling you, don't do this.
I don't feel like that's what she showed Angela.
We need to figure out the code to this door.
Yay!
Anything?
0509.
0509.
What is this? Scavenger hunt?
Let's go. There's an access tunnel down the hall.
You don't stop this, the meltdown will destroy the whole town.
You want to stop the meltdown? How the fuck are we gonna do that? Place is gonna blow.
What the fuck? Fuck the nostalgia in this shit.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
You never read the note though.
I'm missing something.
You didn't read the note.
Did it work? It's too late,
How are there still 2 more episodes after
isn't
this?
it?
I love you.
Love you too.
Love you too.
It's an exciting time in the world.
Wake-up call. This is your wake-up call.
What is he, like Desmond now? He remembers both worlds. This show reminds me of Hannibal, Full Metal Alchemist, and Lost. My 3 favorite shows of all time.
In New York City?
I don't know.
So weird. You okay?
I woke up with a really bad headache.
I see you also haven't made any progress on packing.
They're moving in together.
I bought tape.
Okay, well, that's not nothing. But it is almost nothing.
My dad just emailed me. I have to head into work.
Don't tell me he's still checking the traffic for you. You were such an only child.
Oh no!
Me?
No!
Elliot, you're not keeping anything from me, are you?
Love you.
Hey. Can't wait to marry you tomorrow.
But there's no Darlene. Not worth it. Not worth it. What did Whiterose change that means Darlene wouldn't be there?
Hey, Dad.
I love you.
Thanks.
No problem. I'm always here for you.
What?
For the meeting.
This is fucking tripping me out.
You just said E Corp. Don't you mean F Corp?
Lunches, dinners, drinks. I could sell ice to an Arab, sand to an Eskimo.
Yeah, you're not helping yourself out there.
Sand to an Eskimo.
I just want you to know I can be an asset for when, not if, but when you land this account. What do you say?
Go away. Is he the boss?
If I'm being honest, the worst thing in my life. It's also the best thing. I'm stuck in a repetitive, boring routine that feels endless. And sure, I've imagined what it would be like to be someone with a more exciting life. But in the end, I know I'm lucky to be where I am.
Please have a seat. Elliot.
Did you bring it?
This is like the entire 6th season of Lost condensed into 2.5 episodes. Who's there?
Who are you?
How am I supposed to not watch the next episode right the fuck now? No, because I have to talk about it first. No, alright, I'm not gonna do it. God damn it. Motherfucker. Turn up the radio. Turn up the light. That was all over the fucking place. That was all over the fucking place. I don't know what to talk about. Like, I need more information. Like when Lost season 6 opened up, I think it opened with Jack and Kate, and they were married. And then it cuts to the island, and you see that the statue is underwater, and it's an alternate. That's the one thing. Look, I'm gonna take a break real quick because I don't understand this. I really don't get it. I don't understand why they didn't go with the parallel universe thing in Lost. I don't, like, I'm never going to understand how they set up something so perfect and then they ended up having the parallel universe be the other thing. That was just, I don't get it. I'm never going to understand that. That's going to bother me till the day I die. They set it up so perfect. Desmond can travel between universes because he's been exposed to electromagnetic radiation that allows him to be able to pull that off because he turned the key. That makes perfect sense. Desmond being able to travel between this universe and what that ended up being makes no fucking sense at all. I know I just talked about Lost for 5 minutes, but I got nothing to talk about with this episode. This episode was weird. Fuck, man, we still need to know who the other personality is. There's... Like, when I was talking earlier about how the final seasons are supposed to feel like the final seasons, you're not supposed to be getting more information and more new characters and more shit that's going on in the final season. That's stupid. You should focus with what you have, and you should just, you know, focus on, you know, just narrow in on that. Season 6 of Lost introduced like 15 new characters, none of which mattered. Not a single one of them mattered. There was a chick that looked kind of like Rachel Maddow, Mac from fucking It's Always Sunny, I think, was there. Dogen, the Japanese samurai dude that guarded the temple. The temple didn't matter. Nothing fucking mattered in the final season. They just kept adding new shit. Saeed dies and comes back with an English accent and he's evil now. They kept introducing so much new shit that had nothing to do with what we had already, like, where we were going. And I feel like this show just did that a little bit, but I've got way more faith in it to stick the landing. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to power through this editing process. Let me actually get started, because now I'm fucking all hyped and I want to watch this next episode, but I can't because I have to fucking edit this one first. So I'm just gonna call it a day. Insert fun little thing to say goodbye here. All right, ooh and all that stuff. I'll see you later.